Hey Cancer, Starseed, Lightworker, Twin Flame and Soulmates. I'm Lorraine and welcome to my channel. Welcome to today's collective tarot love reading. Now just before I jump in there and bust a move, I'd just like to say I offer 100% money back guarantee for image readings, tarot readings, also the programs, as well as, thank you very much, counselling and mentoring, plus advice to help you with union with self and union with your person. If you're interested, details are in the description box below this video. Alright, so let's get in there and let's see what messages the cards have for you, for both you and your person's love journey thus far. And so let's start with the now. Alright, so let's get into it, okay? Now, you are coming in with the World card, and you are coming in with the Emperor. Just check out the second camera, alright? Now, what your reading is talking about here, collective, this is actually what your person is going through. This is what your person has been through. Here. See, with the World card, it talks about a past cycle, and it also talks about a new cycle. Now let me explain that further. When you're coming in with the past cycle, it talks about what you have learnt. It talks about patterns and habits here, negative attachments here, collective, of a past pain, hurts and fear, and how you have avoided and ignored that. This is how your reading is coming in, especially when it comes to the Emperor. See, what I get here in your reading for your person, they have always tried to create a new cycle here. Yeah, of course, literally I can say your person has watched you, but I will come in, I feel I need to come in this way. Alright? And so what I'm picking up here, collective, is that your person has learned a hell of a lot about themselves and people around them, people, places and things. And this has all been a learning curve for your person to get to where they are today. Now, what I get here, collective, is that your person is still ending out here, or they're still learning about the past cycle here and how it has impacted on the choices and the decisions and movements that your person took up to this point. Okay, now these have been really tough lessons here, collective. That's what I'm getting, and I will explain further as I deep dive into the cards. See, what I get here, collective, is that at this point, yeah, they know what they want to create. They know that they can build it here, collective, but it takes discipline here. Yeah, of course, the Emperor can come in as control here, collective, but the control and discipline is talking about here making that conscious effort to take the correct action. See, in the past cycle, when you learn, you fail. You go through all of that here, collective. Trials, tribulations, here I should have done this, I could have done that. Here in your reading, that's all that learning here, collective. It may not be positive, there are positives in that, but there are also negatives that you learn when it comes to the cycle. And I'm only just picking that up in this reading. Now, which is why at this point in time, I get here your person is thinking about it. That's what I'm picking up. because they can create. Your person can create, they can build. But what it also talks about here, collective, is that your person is still learning. Now, what that learning involves here, collective, is your person's internal compass, because that's what the new cycle is about here. Now, I don't know if your person realizes that, and I'm not too sure if your person trusts that yet, hence the learning here, collective. Because when it comes to following your internal compass here, collective, how I see it to be is that it takes small steps first, because you've got to learn to trust. Trust in yourself and the universe that you're taking the correct action. Because the guidance and support here, the best way to say it is can be found within. And I will deep dive and I will go further, okay, once I explain the cards as they come out. See, what I get here, collective, is that it's a start point for your person. That's what I'm getting. But it's coming out of the past cycle here, learning the truth about oneself. I've never seen it like that, collective. The truth about oneself and one's reality for your person is coming in as the past cycle. But yeah, it can be like that, to be quite honest, here in your reading. There's a lot here that your person has to think about, that your person has to sort. And it also comes in as a choice for your person. Do they choose to stay in the past cycle here and continue going through these lessons, because that's what it's about, the past cycle, or are they going to choose this new cycle here, collective, and build what they want? That's how this is coming in, especially when it comes to the Emperor. Now, to build what this person is wanting, your person, what it talks about here, collective, is that they have to trust in their internal compass. That's how it's coming in here, collective. And what I pick up here, collective, is that your person is beginning to, but I don't, like I said here, I don't know if they trust it yet. Because in order to have the new cycle here, collective, your person has to trust in themselves and the universe, like I said, but they also have to trust and align with the frequencies around them. Yeah, of course there's avoidance, and there is, in the past cycle your person did avoid and they did ignore their internal compass. But what it talks about there, collective, is that it was in this past cycle that your person started. It's the start point for the internal compass. That's how it's coming in. That's what that combination is talking about here, collective. It's coming in as a choice, to be quite honest. Yeah, of course, they're coming in as the Emperor, but this Emperor still has a lot to learn. Because now they have to, like I said, take the correct action. Now let's move on to obstacles and challenges that your person is facing at this time. It can also, what I'm also picking up on is what they've been through. Alright, okay. So you're coming in with the Five of Swords. You're also coming in with the Four of Cups, and you're also coming in with the King of Wands here. All right, so let's get into it, eh? So what your reading is saying here, now I spoke about in the past cycle was the start point for the internal compass for your person. Those internal those internal nudges here, collective, intuitive nudges, the wake up call here came in when the Five of Swords came in for your person. But what I get there in your reading is that it made your person doubt themselves here. So what the Five of Swords is talking about here, collective, is that in the past your person sought guidance and support and advice outside of themselves here. Now this could have been when it came to you, but this is also talking about here, collective. This is about a lot of choices that your person made was based on the opinion of others. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing here, collective. See, what I get there is that, like I said, your person didn't trust in themselves here that they could do certain things. Your person always sought guidance, comfort, maybe a better word here, from those around them. And those people meant a lot to your person. This is how your reading is coming in. Now, what it also talks about here, collective, is that there were times here that your person wanted to take a certain action. They actually wanted to create something, because what I'm getting, but they didn't get the support here. Because they didn't get the support here in your reading, it hurt your person. Because what I get there is that your person knew that they could do it. They knew that that's what, it's coming in as happiness here. That's what it's saying. So what it also talks about here, collective, is that your person saw the sun and they wanted to go towards their happiness, but because they were persuaded, they were influenced to go in another direction, here they took that action. Out of fear of rejection and abandonment. That's what it talks about, the Five of Swords. So they followed the masses. They followed the sheep, is another way of saying it. And it even comes down to how your person saw you here. Now, with the Five of Swords, what it talks about there in your reading is that your person never stuck up for themselves. See, it's not about sticking up for you here, collective. It's about them sticking up for them here in your reading. Hence the past cycle, hence the Emperor and the choice that they're going to make. Because the choice here, collective, is actually themselves. So your reading is really talking about your person. The Five of Swords. Remember, this is a challenge and an obstacle for your person. See, this Five of Swords, what it talks about here, it's been ongoing for your person. They've had to deal with it, and deal with it, and deal with it here. Yeah, of course, it can get like that here, collective. And, you know, the Five of Swords can also talk about pleasing others, wanting to be accepted. So I'll change how I am to fit in with others. And I get here, your person did that more than once here, but it didn't make a difference, and it never does. Now, coming in with the Four of Cups here in your reading, what the Four of Cups talks about here, collective, is that So your person's missed a lot of opportunities here. And it has been easy, and I spoke about comfortable, for your person to stay in that cycle. What I get there, collective, is that they stayed in that cycle. It's about your person knowing nothing else but the past cycle, but what everybody else was telling them, to please others, to make sure others were happy here. Bear with me here, collective. See, what it also talks about here in your reading, in the past cycle, your person had actually, what they wanted to do was leave the past in the past. And you're coming in with a past pain, hurts and fear. When you're coming in with the Four of Cups. Now, what it also talks about here, collective, that challenge and that obstacle for your person. See, when you came on the scene, because you're coming in with the Four of Cups too here, when you came on the scene here, collective, there was a big hullabaloo when it came to your person. The Four of Cups talks about a lack of understanding, and this is both you and your person, a deep-rooted mindset here, and a poor mentality, and a stuck mentality here. And so with the Four of Cups coming in, what it talks about there, collective, is that you triggered your person, and of course they triggered you. The Four of Cups is coming in as a mirror. Alright? Now, and confusion sets in is what I'm getting, hence why your person looked outside of themselves for advice here. And they followed that advice, and they listened to it. But the Five of Swords talks about here in your reading, your person didn't listen to themselves, but they were getting those intuitive nudges. Hence, like I said, this is where your person, this is when the internal compass kicked in. They always had it, but it became like it was in your person's face here. But that like I said, it created confusion for your person. And what I get here, collective, is that on a subconscious level, your person went right back to that past pain, hurt and fear. That's what came in for your person. But they didn't connect the dots here, collective, that's what they needed to work on. But you connected the dots here, collective. You knew you needed to work on it. Because you're actually the new cycle. You're on a new cycle here. Whereas your person, they have a choice. Are they going to stay in the past cycle, or are they going to make changes here? Now you're coming in with the King of Wands. And so what the King of Wands is talking about here, collective, is that your person has always wanted to take action. I don't know how else to explain the King of Wands here in your reading. But they took action towards the Three of Cups. It had always been that way for your person. And like I said, your person listened to others. That fourth cup, what I get there, collective, in terms of challenges and obstacles, wasn't something your person was used to. It wasn't part of the cycle that they had already been involved in, the World card. So your person had to end that out. That's what it's saying. And it proved to be a challenge. Now let's move into the potential outcome. You have the Ten of Pentacles, you have the Ten of Wands, you have the Knight of Pentacles here, and you are coming in with the Eight of Wands. Now you're coming in with 19. Here it requires, there's a lot that your person is dealing with here, collective. In terms of the past cycle here, see what it talks about there. When it came to the people that your person went towards, they're actually in front of your person's eyeballs. You're coming in with the Ten of Pentacles here. These are close, these are friends here, collective. It's coming in that way. Now, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands here. You're coming in with your person's, it talks about your person's foundation. There's a hell of a lot on your person's plate. And it takes, your person has to dig deep just to come towards you here. To trust in their internal compass is what it talks about here in your reading. You have 3 tens, the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands, and I'll come in with the last card. See, the new cycle, when I spoke about the new cycle here, this is your person. See, they're not actually the Emperor. This is how they're seen. But that's the past cycle here, collective. And they're not, they're seen as the King of Wands, and they're also seen as the Emperor guy here. But in actual fact, your person is the Knight of Pentacles. And so what I get there, collective, is that in terms of the Ten of Wands, I'm not too sure if you can see it as a front here, collective, but what it talks about there is that it's a fear to commit here, the fear to commit to something new, because your person has always been used to the past program, the past cycle here. That's what I'm getting. And that is the potential outcome when it comes to your person. See, what I get here also, collective, it's also coming in as the love frequency here. That's what I'm getting when it comes to your person's actions. See, in the past, they didn't know what that was. They had no idea here, collective. So your person had a perception of love. But with the Knight of Pentacles coming in here, collective, your person is beginning to see the truth about love. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. The new cycle for your person, like I said, coming in as the Knights of Pentacles, it's about love. That's what it's saying. It's about the truth about love for your person. Yeah, of course you have the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands does talk about Cupid's arrows here, collective. But there's so much your person has to deal with here, Cancer. Okay, let's keep going here. Now, in terms of the advice, here, collective, you came in with the Ten of Swords. And so what the Ten of Swords is talking about here, collective, is some hard lessons that your person is learning here. See, what I get here, collective, it's all about the choice here in your reading. What is your person, what cycle, what are they walking away from, I should say here? The past cycle here, who are they walking away from? And what does it all encompass? What is it all about? See, the Ten of Swords is hate. It comes in as hate. It can come in as regret here. And so what it talks about there in your reading is that it's the end. It's the end to the past cycle. That's what it's saying here in your reading. There's a lot of adversity that your person has to face. I get here that your person faces up. They're there, but they feel like they want to, what I get here is that your person feels like they want to walk away, but they don't know how to walk away. It's how your reading's coming in. Alright? Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for your reading, Cancer, and I'll catch you later. Bye.